Hello, welcome to another video. Today I wanted to talk to you about these pair of monk strap shoes. These are the 1960 by Carlos, which is a Carlos Santana brand. I guess he got into making shoes. So they're very stylish, very simple, very stylish. I get a lot of compliments every time that I wear them. People really like these style. They have rubber soles. It's imitation danite. It looks very much like danite. One difference, I'm gonna pull up another shoe here. This one is an Allen Edmond shoe that has danite soles. And about the only difference is that these knobs are more pronounced on the Carlos shoe. So when I walk, they stand it stands taller, and I feel like I'm walking on golf cleats. This one is closer to the ground, and I really don't feel the knobs as much. Actually, I'm not sure if it's that the knob is taller or if this rubber compound is harder and this one is more flexible. I'm not sure what the difference is, but this one feels like walking regularly, and this one you do feel the knobs. If that's important to you, that's something to note. I've had these for almost a year, but I haven't wore it very many times, maybe a dozen times. I paid about $160 for them, and I actually just checked on Zappos.com, which is where I bought these shoes, and they are still that same price, $159. The shoes are comfortable, but I think your level of comfort will depend on the shape of your foot. The profile is very elongated, very narrow here, and it does come with these removable insole, and this is an extra one that comes with it. But I marked this one just to show you how my foot fits on the shoe. So my big toe is here, my little toe is here. I have that kind of shape where it goes down. If you have a wider foot or a flatter toe profile, I'm not sure how that's called, then you might find these area here pretty tight. But for me, they're comfortable. And it is kind of cool that it comes with an extra insole. The heel block looks massive, but it really is not that big. Let me show you here these other pair. These are Allen Edmonds, and there are a few things that make the Carlos shoe look like a bigger heel stack. One is the same color, whereas this one breaks the color, so none of these bands look as big as this one. And then the other difference is if you actually look at the heel block here and the top lift, this is 1/16 of an inch longer or taller than this one over here. The other difference is that the welt itself, this welt is 1/8 of an inch, whereas in this shoe is 1/16. So the overall height here difference is 1/8. 1/16 coming from the heel block itself, and the other 16th coming from the welt. So the only thing that I really disliked about the shoe is the amount of creasing. From the very first time that I tried the shoe, it had that creasing there, which really put me off because a really good quality leather shouldn't crease that much. But I was watching a video from the Elegant Oxford, and he said that a lot of times these creasing here is not really the leather, but is the finish that they put on the shoe. So they spray some sort of finish, and that is what is cracking because it's not as flexible. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to remove that finish with acetone, and we'll see if we can make these area look better. Okay, so we have the acetone, we have the cotton balls. Let's do this. There's only one thing for certain. We're gonna make it better or we're gonna make it worse. Because every time that you apply acetone to a shoe, that really dries it out. So we want to put oils back into the shoe. Okay, so it's been about a half hour. This is dry, so we're going to apply shoe cream now. And I'm not going to do a full shoe polish. I just want to see how this area is going to look. I can blend it in with the rest of the shoe later. Okay, so we let this dry. We're going to brush it now. Now we're going to apply wax. And I'm using Angelus. I've actually never used these wax before, so I wanted to try it out. So this is not a proper shine by any means. I just wanted to see how it's gonna look. And let me bring the camera closer. So this here looks a lot better than this here. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but there's a lot of little fine structure here that has been removed, and all that was the factory finish. It is not the leather underneath. So that is a good result for me. I'm going to go ahead and do the other shoe, and I think I'm gonna strip the whole shoe just so that it has a more even a more even look. So at first I thought I was going to end the video where I did a few moments ago, but then I thought that that was incomplete and that I really needed to strip both shoes and show you again the result at the end, just to show that you're not really hurting the shoe by applying the acetone and stripping the finish. So this is just remove the finish, apply the shoe cream, and then wax. And you can see you see the wrinkles in the leather, but it doesn't look anymore like the leather is cracking, which is the way that it looked before. You can see that it's just superficial, and before it was looking like a deep, almost like a crater. And that really was just the finish that the shoe had, which basically was just the paint, like a paint on top of the shoe that was cracking because it wasn't flexible enough. Anyway, hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and see you in the next one. Thanks.